Hey, what's up, Sobi? How you doing? Oh, yeah. Good times. Yeah, it was good times. I gotta say, it was not bad. We'll get them back. I'm not too worried about it. We kept our stuff. No spoilers, sorry. Alright, so welcome everybody. Sorry about those technical difficulties. I had some internet issues. I think I've got it resolved more or less. So, yeah, I'm kind of, slowly detailing this thing up and added some deco blocks, dialed in some of the interior. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, definitely. Yeah. All entries are welcome, and yeah, looking forward to seeing what you come up with. So, everybody put in take your time. You've got weeks. You got 3 weeks, right? So take your time with it. Texture it the way you want it. Even if you think you're ready, give it another couple days. Leave it alone for a couple days, come back to it. I guarantee you'll find some stuff you want to change a little bit of it, dial it in, and then post it up. If you post it up and a week from now you feel like you could have done something different, take it down, fix it, post it back up. You have until the 19th, and then on the 19th is when I actually turn off the channel. So anything you do before then is totally up to you. Hey, Bone Dog. Bone Dog with the height. Yeah, you guys check out Bone Dog's new CV. It's on the workshop right now. Made this really killer big ass CV. You gotta check it out. Yeah, I went and got my LCD stuff going. I got rid of those swirly things. It didn't look great. You can't really find a good texture for that block. I don't know. It drives me nuts. So I just opted to leave it. Pod racer cockpit, yeah. That it is, sir, that it is. I did. I actually, yeah, I actually followed her channel, so. Yeah, pretty cool too. Like, you know, I read all the stuff under her channel and everything. It's pretty cool. Cool philosophy. Yeah. All right, so I could sit here and fiddle around with this thing for like 3 hours and texture and paint and that can't be fun for you guys, right? Let's be real. Like, I could fiddle around with this thing all night, and I have. I mean, I've actually done a lot today, just kind of messing around with it, doing some more painting. Doing some more texture. I didn't change anything block-wise. I added some deco. Added these things up front. Hey, Gordosian, how are you doing? Oh, man, I appreciate that. Thank you guys for all the entries and for showing up and supporting all those who added the entries and stuff. It was great. It was a phenomenal all-around experience, definitely. So, appreciate that. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna leave this alone. I think we're more or less done with the streaming aspect of this. I really like the shape. The performance is there. There's some texture work still to do, especially under here and inside and around. You know, I'll fiddle with it some more, and we'll get this thing put up. Or you know, we might even revisit it in a couple of days in the stream. But what I really want to get started tonight, I just want to get started. I want to I wanna do the March challenge, right? But it's gonna be kind of nuts. It's gonna be a ridiculous build, almost. Let me not say ridiculous, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna push the envelope. So you know, last month's stream for the February challenge with the cargo SV, I built an SV that I felt was a great all-around vessel. It's a good small vessel. It's a good warp small vessel. It's got good cargo. It moves well. It works on all different planets. Blah 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 blah. After seeing everybody's entries, it was right down the middle of the road. I mean, it had more than the average as far as cargo, but it had a lot less than some of the extreme stuff. And you know, there was definitely some amazing builds. Really pushed the envelope, you know, really tried to push the envelope. You know, I can recall like Doom's huge build that he tried to pull off. Was the other one with the who's the one that did the one with all the capsules stacking up, and man, we filled that thing. It was like 6 or 7 of them. We filled that thing up and we flipped it around, and man, just, you know, craziness. So there's a lot of really cool entries in there, and yeah, I think it's time to push the envelope here. I mean, you know, I could build stuff that's, you know, practical and stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna push the envelope. I'm gonna push the hover vessel as far as it could possibly go in practicality and performance and, you know, cargo. We're gonna build the biggest, most monstrous, ridiculous hover vessel ever. Bigger than the Super Tool, pound for pound. A better design, a better all-around functional design. This thing's gonna be functional, guys. It's gonna be expensive as shit. It's gonna burn fuel, like, you know, BP's wet dream. But this thing is gonna salvage some damn POIs. You're gonna take this thing off of your base and you're just gonna leave. You might not come back for a week. You might take the whole planet, I don't know. But, you know, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna begin right now. That was JR's, I think. Yeah, Jet Set, you're right. Alright, so yeah, let's clean off our palette here. We always start with a fresh palette. Let's grab our starter block. Now we're going all the way combat steel. And we're going big, guys. So the first thing that we're gonna do with this build is we're gonna create the cargo extensions, and we're gonna test the cargo extensions, because I can't afford to guess on the performance. And I mean, I'm trying to make a hover vessel that has at least 128,000 cargo capacity, but can also move just as good as our tank right here. So I want to try to achieve both in a relatively small package. I don't want this thing to be gargantuan to the point where the spread of the weapons doesn't cover it, like the Super Tool. No, I want this thing to be the all-in-one. And the design idea I have for the shape of this thing, it's gonna, I don't know yet. It's crazy. It's gonna be crazy. We'll see. Within, yeah, Bullet, within CPU. CPU. What's up, Bullet? Welcome back, man. Bullet took a vacation, didn't tell anybody. I had to ask around, like, what happened to Bullet? Like, oh, he went on vacation. I was like, alright, apparently I don't read enough. I can tell you this: using 8 2x2 hovers and 2 1x1 hovers, you can lift 783 tons before it just sits on the ground and says nope. Yeah, no, we're going. Listen, we're going nuts. We are going certifiably nuts up in here. Yeah. So let's see here. We're gonna do. I'm gonna go here for now. I'm gonna make a frame here. So, you know, same general framework. You know, nothing too different on that aspect of it. You know, we're gonna need an obscene amount of thrust, and it's not gonna cut it to just have it down the middle. We're gonna have to have the you know, we're gonna have the thrusters down the middle pointing at each other, but we're also gonna have them 180 pointed out as well. We're gonna have to. There's just, you know, if this thing's gonna be able to take a POI, it needs to have the performance to do that and carry a couple POIs on it, because, you know, the first base you're going to be empty. You're not going to be empty on the third base or the fourth base, and that's where this thing's going to, you know, deliver. So I don't know how long this thing's going to be, but you know, as always, we can always adjust and take some stuff up. I'm thinking I'll probably end up doubling thruster, like, in the back. I don't know, we'll see, but for right now that's the framework. This is a lot of thrust already, right? Like, this is a lot, but listen, this is gonna be heavy as hell. So there's that. Alright, now we're gonna framework. We're gonna add the oh yeah, no, exactly. This is nothing. So that's what I'm saying. We'll probably end up doubling this, like stacking it like one below, and then we'll probably go outward with side thrust as well. So oh, this is gonna be nuts. All right, so yeah, we're going, well, let's go out one more here. I don't want to make it much longer than that. I don't want this long thing that can't maneuver. I want to try to make it as much of a equal square as possible so that it has stability when it moves. I don't want it to, you know, I want you to be able to go over hills and stuff without losing your traction with your hover. Your hover point of contact. All right, so yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm using the new tier 2s. We're tier 2ing it all the way. We have zero regard for okay, so what we need to do as well is, okay, let's go ahead and not paint ourselves in a corner here. So we have one, let's do 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 5. So we're gonna go out one more, and this is gonna give us our living area, right? So we're cool on living area. Well, so this is the concept, right? We're gonna have. Let me make a center marker here. Where's the center of this thing? Right here. I don't have a cockpit yet. Alright, so that's center, right? So the goal is to keep the cargo in the center. So the cargo is going to be in the center, and we're going to do some stuff with hover engines in the same way that Jet Set got me to start doing my hover engines for the miners. So it's going to be the same method, just so that there's stability in the center as well as the outside. So if you lose traction, then you know the weight's always going to be protected no matter which way you're going. So okay, so we want to walk through it, right? So let's see, we're gonna do right here, right? So that's gonna give us, that's the beginning of it, right? So then this is the center. Okay, so we're out here. Okay, so these are the 4 systems, right? All right, let's get some cargo containers here so that we can monitor this. Because I don't even know how much it is to get. Not even close. God, 22, that's it? Alright, yeah, let's keep it going. So, so we stand, let's see, what's our stand set? Okay, so this is level. So 2 more blocks up. So that's only 4,500. That's only 8,000. So that's only a fourth for each one. How did I have this much in here then? I don't understand how. Where's my other one? How did I... Am I making a mistake somewhere? Wait. How do I have this much in here? There's no way I have that many blocks in here. Is something messed up here? I don't understand. Oh, I'm okay. There's something. No. What am I? Oh, it's because I put this on after. Okay, let's fix this. Something. Yeah. Because I'm like, why am I still at 8,000? This makes no damn sense. All right, so no 8,000. Oh, let's Is that's it then? It is 8,000 then. Yeah. Okay. I don't understand how I have all of these in that tank. Am I missing something? No, man. There's no way I have that many extensions in here. Is it? I mean, I guess I did put them all along the edge and the side, but still, like, I don't. Wow. Okay. Sure. I don't know, and there's no way to like see, right? Like it doesn't show up on the device menu or anything. So just gotta kind of like assume that's what's going on. I don't know. This is nuts, though. This is. I guess, yeah, I guess. I don't know. So 5, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's continue this way. $12.50. No, I'm doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. Okay, so people keep saying that, and I was told differently. I was told that it's evenly distributed throughout all the extensions. The weight is in the controllers? Are we sure about that? Where did you get that information? Because I've heard something different. Yeah, that's what I read. Alright, so that's exactly 32,000. I still can't believe I have this many extensions in that one tank. There's no way. I'm really confused by that. Like, I'm really wondering what the hell is going on here. I've got 2 layers, I guess, back there. I've got at least a layer and some over there, but there's no way I got that many. So how am I achieving this? That doesn't make much sense. Is what it is. I guess I did it, so I don't... Alright, so this is what I am working with here. Oh, this is gonna be nuts. This is gonna be bananas right here, man. Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Alright, so alright, so that's the framework. Now we have to figure out what this is gonna do. So you know, I've never done it. it'd be kind of interesting to do an HV that has the cargo on the top, but has the actual business underneath it. Like, I was thinking of doing the business above it. When I say business, I mean your normal living stuff, your clone chambers, you know, all that crap. But wouldn't it be kind of cool to do it the opposite? Have all the business underneath, easy access to walk in and out. You got the legs kind of protecting you, but down that center. But then I got the thrusters there, so yeah, it's not really possible. I want to put the thrusters above. No. So we want to protect the cargo, right? We definitely want to protect the cargo. So we need to... What are we looking at height-wise here? Let's see here. So we look here. This is gonna... Okay. So we're gonna protect the cargo. We're gonna do a layer across. And that's gonna protect the top here. Alright, so that's just gonna protect it. Now above that is where we'll start the turrets and stuff. So that's why if a turret gets taken out, it's not gonna affect the cargo. The cargo is the most important part of this, so. It would be cool. I like the idea of it. Problem is the thrusters. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Windows? How you doing? Okay, yeah, that's there. So, damn. Yeah, going pretty good. Started my my March challenge build here, so that's what I'm doing. Trying to figure out how exactly I'm gonna lay this out. I mega mug. What's that? Oh, mega mug. Is that the same? I know what you're talking about. Same thing you're talking about before, the big trucker mug. Man, I don't want to make it any longer than this. Yeah, Bone Dog already set that up. Hey, must have. Yeah, I think that's misspelled. It's the way Jet Set has it. That's funny. Alright, let's see how... Okay, let's try to not make it too much longer up front. Let's see how much of the business we can get up front here. Because it's still got to have frontal. I mean, that's what's nuts about this. This thing's still got to have frontal. Let's do... Alright, so let's get a cockpit on here. We're definitely done with the cargo extension, so... Get the cockpit on here. I guess we'll start there. That's about the size I want, because I want this to be separate. I want this, you know, the cargo and the general area here is going to be separate, right? So that's the cockpit. So then we can work from there. Work from there. Okay, so now let's grab some other crap here. Put these over here for now. Let's get rid of that. All right, so we need a clone chamber, med station, O2 station, armor locker, couple constructors. Yeah, start with that. Alright, so let's go out of symmetry for now. Yeah, so we got good, we got room here, so let's okay, so we also need to figure out how we're gonna walk in this thing. So I'm gonna have entrances in the front area here. So let's do that first. Let's plot the doors. Let's move that out of the way. Let's get the doors going in here. So I'll have a door going each side like this, and we'll have these well protected. So this is, you know, it's gonna be a corridor. There's gonna be this large arm around it. It's gonna protect it, so we're not worried about that. Send her mass, yeah, yeah. So so we got that. So then alright, so you walk in there. So that'll be the med area over here. Now over here is gonna be do the O2 stuff. I guess we could do the life stuff over here, right? Mm-hmm. I hate the way armor lockers look. They look horrible. They just look so bad. Actually, I probably won't do them upside down though. Let's do. Alright, so we got plenty of room for livability here. We're good with this. Let's... I've done this too. I do that as well. Don't worry. I usually don't do them that tall. That's the thing. Let's see here. We'll have some passenger seats and stuff. Alright, so alright, so everything could easily fit in there. Let's now worry about the shape of this thing a bit here. So Right? So because of the size, we're definitely going to make this frontal assault. We're going to try to maintain that here. So Yeah, I think so. Just doing the framework first, though. We're positioning where the turrets are gonna go. Problem is, this thing's so big. It's we can't cover all of this real estate with you know, we only get 4 rockets. I mean, it's like we don't have a lot to work with here. Alright, so you get a max of 2, right? Let's make sure here. Get a maximum of 4 drill turrets, but you only get a... Oh, you get a maximum of 4 multi-turrets. Okay. Thought it was 2. Nice. Oh, it says maximum amount 2. But then when you click on it, it says 4. So it's not 2, it's... We'll save it. We'll do 4 and then we'll save it and see what happens. We're not gonna put them here, but we'll just, you know. So hold on. Let's save this thing. Just want to see if it shows up red here. Okay, so we're saved up. Let's go in here and look at it. So it's salvage tank. No, so we're good. All right, so it's 4. Yeah, so we're gonna have 4 multi-turrets. That's awesome. All right, that changes things. So we're not gonna put the 4 here though. We're gonna take advantage of like a sideway multi-turret, so that way when I don't know if you ever done like the abandoned base or the abandoned bunker where there's a lot of underground hole. If you park up your HV right at the hole, you can use the side ones, and they'll do like, you know, they can turn all the way down and get good angles on stuff. So the same way I did my my salvage pub with the 4 different things. We'll do something like that. All right, so let's start crafting this thing a little bit here. Let's just go across here. Hey, Jarconia, what's up? Try it non-god modes and see if you could place all 4. Well, I saved the blueprint, but yeah, okay, let me try that. Yeah, so I can place a 3rd one, 4th one, just fine. Yeah, as long as you save the blueprint and it's not red, then it's vanilla. Yeah, no, it's fine. As long as, like, here, I'll show you an example of, like, this one, right? Well, not that one, that's not a good example. Let me find a good example of the, Oh, I guess they do all show up as, white, don't they? Why does this one not show up as white? This one has some old block or something. Okay, so like this one, right? This one's definitely not vanilla, right? So this is an SV that's got drills and clone chambers, and it's got a constructor and a deconstructor. All of this on an SV, right? Gravity gen, furnace. So that's red. That's a no-no. Illegal blocks and stuff, right? So yeah, we're good. Yeah, I have limits set. All right, we'll just so we can. I mean, that's a good thing to know, right? Let's do that real quick. Let's go into survival. Oh. That escalated quickly. Okay. So why does it say maximum 4 then? No, it says 4, look. So if you go tool turrets, now if you go here it says maximum amount 2. But if you actually go to do it, it says 4, maximum amount 4. Alright, fair enough. That's stupid. Alright, I'll use 2 then. Alright, well thanks for making me do that, because now I didn't, you know, spend time trying to get 4. What am I doing? Game. Alright, fair enough. So we can have 2. So be it. So be it, guys. That's all right. Let's. Also, take Jet's advice and make a survival game that I use for building and testing and just convert it to creative and building. I mean, I don't understand that though. Convert it to creative. How do you convert it? Why does you have to explain that. Okay, so it's creative, but you're still in a survival world, right? So you still got all the creatures, you got all the noises, you got the crazy weather stuff. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. I mean, maybe if I'm doing edits, but to build in what? Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of noise. I mean, it's not a big deal for me to just move it back and forth. I mean, I'll try it, but... Oh yeah, no, sorry. If I gotta constantly do that time crap and all that, yeah, nah, I'm good. That shit'll drive me nuts. Mm. I don't know. We may consolidate a bit. This might be a bit too big here. We may cut this down a bit. I don't like how big this is. It's not enough. It's not enough weapons for the size of this thing. So I probably want to consolidate it down to the cargo. That way we can get these probably on the sides, giving some more support without all the top. Because once it gets close enough, you don't really have any line of sight. Might even stretch this a bit. I don't know. What do you mean? For this build, multiplayer? Yeah, I mean always, but not primarily or anything. I mean, This is not a this is not a PvP ship or anything, if that's what you mean. No, this thing's too big. I don't like the front. Yeah, I don't like the front. Alright. Back to the core of it here. Sorry, speech to text is just to talk right now. Let me go. Okay, no problem. Well, this thing's gonna also be an attack, a POI attacker, right? So I want to make sure that there's a good spread of fire without having too many variables to have to protect once. That is too far back. Alright, now I feel like we've got something to work with here. So now we got enough room to where we can have the well, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 and 4. It's 8. Damn, it's a freaking odd number. Or an even number rather. Oh, that sucks. No. We'll do this. Alright, that's more manageable. Let's That'd be a base block that just got knocked out. It's not good. No, no, it's really windy outside. It was just some debris. to think about this, I think, some more. Like, I know what I want it to look like. I'm just, you know, I still need to visualize the front of it and everything before I can really get anywhere with this. Yeah, I think that's a good rough start. I'm good with this because we're gonna build this up to where all the businesses in the center instead of building a lot more out in the front and stuff. We're not gonna do that. We need to place the engines and stuff, get the thrust going, then I'll be able to determine exactly how any of this is gonna get shaped. So. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, well, it's been pretty nuts. But I like this better for spread, so this will be good because we have the rockets here. Let me move them back a bit. We'll put the minigun turrets on the sides here. We have 6 of them, so yeah, we'll be all right. We might want to put some. I don't know. We got to figure out how this is gonna look here, but we might step this down and do like clamp kind of leg things on the side, and we'll put the minigun turrets halfway down so that they're the first ones here, so these rockets don't go first. I just gotta be able to visualize it, so I'll get it. I'll just think about it tomorrow throughout the day, and then we'll lay it out tomorrow night, get it down a bit better. So that's that for now. Like I said, we're pretty much done with this one. I really like how this one turned out. I like the shaping of it. Yeah, it looks cool. I like it. It makes it look smaller for some reason. It's a big tank, but it doesn't look like it's a big tank, if that makes sense. But yeah, good. It offers everything. Still gotta do, we still gotta do the texturing, get some of that done, but I'll mess with that. We'll get this thing out, release, so you guys could use it in your end game, or not end game, but when you reach max level, because this thing's 25, right? 20. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm exhausted. But yeah, I had a lot of fun today. Did the Let's Play. That was nuts. So look for the next episode tentatively on Friday. Should be on Friday. So we'll do that. We're still working on the creative server. So hopefully that'll launch in a bit here. We'll have a group creative server that we can all do stuff on. So. Yeah, it looks crazy right now. Don't worry about how it looks. I'm just this is the amount of cargo. This is the amount of cargo. So I'm trying to solve a lot of different problems at once. I'm trying to solve weight distribution, trying to solve, how I'm gonna have that thing shaped, weapon positioning. There's a lot going on here. So it just needs to make sense in my head. And then, so that's why we got rid of that, because it was just looking too long. Now it's a nice square. It's a nice square, and that's kind of what I wanted. And then we'll just build out from there slightly and make this thing look good. But it'll be cool. It'll look utility, but it'll look beastie still. It's gonna look cool. Why do you use 111 instead of 22? These are 22. These are 4 2-2s. Yeah, so see that's the block. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 2x2s on each side here. Yeah, no worries. Here, I'll give you perspective here. There you go. My old gun pup. So dated now. Poor little guy. Aww. I love this little guy though. This thing's still cool. Level 10. I mean, you can hit a POI with this, but you get some chain reaction issues. That's the thing. Yeah? Ooh. This thing can. But that's probably it, like that and nothing else, but... Well, I don't know, a stack fits in what? How much cargo capacity do you need for a stack? Bullet. Yep. Yep, that is on the workshop. That is the Crucible. Yeah, I don't think you were here when we finished it, so yeah, check that out. Alright guys, I'm exhausted. I think I'm gonna hit the rack tonight, so I will catch you guys tomorrow around the same time. We'll get cranking on this thing. Until then, I will see you all. Thanks everybody. Have a good night. Take care.